All right, what is up, everybody? Today's gonna be a little bit different of a video. Instead of kind of doing just like the normal car driving today, I figured I would just, take this chance just because it's been a super busy week, and just kind of tell you guys a little bit about my background and I guess my story, for lack of a better word, at this point, and why I started doing this. So really, this is just gonna be kind of a talking video. If that's not what you're into, I get it. I'm just kind of winging it. I feel like this is an important thing for me to tell, and maybe it'll resonate with somebody. I honestly don't know. But yeah, just figured I would. So kind of backstory, my first video was titled, I bought my dream car, and it's a 1999 Honda Civic, which to most people probably isn't a dream car. And so the main reason why I say it's my dream car is when I was 19, I believe I was 19 years old. I bought basically a very clean mint 1999 Acura Integra. It was a GSR. It was the first car I'd saved up for. I had to save up half the money to get the loan on the car. I think it was like $7,000 or something like that. I had like 88,000 miles on that. Super clean. I knew the owner. He was friends with my brother. Took amazing care of it. Had just an abysmal amount of rare parts. I mean, it was just beautiful. I'll throw some photos up of it. Anyway, I got this car in November of 2014. Well, fast forward, 4 or 5 months, it's Mother's Day, and everything's blossomed, bloomed. I'm loving this car. We got a crazy snowstorm, and I happened to be staying at my friend's house that night, and it snowed. I was parked under a massive tree, and sure you can guess what happened next. Yeah, the snow fell and basically crippled the tree, and it totaled my car. And to be fair, at that time, my insurance payment, I think, was probably double what I was making on a monthly payment for that car. So in hindsight, it's not the worst thing that happened. But being just a massive fan of car culture, of Fast and Furious growing up, my brother's literally having Hondas. Chase, who was in, my last video, he had a Civic Type R, with, straight JDM. It was imported, which at that time, this is when I was a kid, so this was like proper. So just a ton of background in that scene, and really wanting to be involved. So when I say I bought my dream car, I honestly did. I've wanted, and when I bought the Integra, obviously I was psyched on that car, but at the end of the day, I still wanted a hatchback, just for whatever reason. I don't know exactly why. It's just what I wanted at the time. So to now be in the position to buy it, it was really a dream come true. I mean, it's kind of just plain and simple. Car culture is so sick, and the thing that I love too is that I feel like these cars are actually starting to get the respect that they deserve. They, for the longest time, and for kind of valid reason, they had a bad name, which whatever, but to now see some clean ones, people taking pride in sorry, mailman, and I think my fiance just tried to call me. She's wondering what I'm doing sitting out in the driveway. Anyway, so yeah, just the revival of kind of the scene and the cars themselves. It's just like a perfect timing, I feel like, to be back in one, especially with my current career path, being a photographer, and I'm not much of a videographer, but that's something I'm just trying to learn. So being able to be in the boat I'm in now and also try and capture the car itself, and just document it, aside from what my actual job is, and in motorsports and the off-road community. So that's kind of the main reason this is my dream car. I mean, it's nostalgic. Literally, just getting this thing. It's a driver's car. Like, I don't know. It's just so fun to drive, and it's almost soothing to be in a car like this. It's the smells, like the simple beeps when you turn the car on and the doors open. Like, it's just the little things that make it so cool. So yeah, that's kind of a little backstory. I feel like I just said so much without really saying anything at the same time. But like I said, I don't know if anybody's even into that, if anybody's even into what I'm doing, but I'm putting it out there, I'm documenting it, and I just want to do it. So I was just kind of tired of not doing it. So I'm just doing it and seeing what happens. At the end of the day, it's fun for me. And that's why I do everything. So if it stops being fun, I'll stop. But so far I'm having a blast, and got a track day coming up next week. Hopefully I have a couple videos coming out in the next week or two, full length. Obviously the shorts are still popping in TikTok, Instagram. I'm ripping on that. The short form stuff is just crazy easy, so I love doing that. But yeah, that's kind of the backstory of why I love these cars and why I'm so happy to have my own again and to be documenting it. So hopefully you guys will stick around for the ride, and see you out there. Peace.